Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. So a great return following the pick, but finally able to get him down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Next line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch and finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in the completion.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. But they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Pirates come to the line in a hurry out. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to ruin a catch. A big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And now the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage seat brings down the returner. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
And it's incomplete, targeting the man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield to the +49.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 3rd and short to hand the ball off. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. A new set of downs after that completion. One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to get the throw off. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's got his man open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The first and 10 play coming up for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's inside the 15. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina's offense has back out onto the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. and he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
The Pirates looking to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big, positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Hard running there, breaking tackles. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He's inside the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Pirates. simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The pass rush closing in. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Trying for a 4th down completion. He'll take a deep shot. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, and a chance at a big play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He eludes the rush. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. They look to throw it here on second down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Pirates will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They're going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Wells. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38. The Gamecocks under the line. Set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. The Gamecocks keep the football on the move. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw yet again. Looking right, this one caught. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
The Gamecocks are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. They'll run the option. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. When they convert here on third down in the red zone, this is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Receiver makes the grab.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
A gain makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these players who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Pirates looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
7th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits, sacks, and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Trying to extend the play. He's looking to scramble. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The pass is caught. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The short completion of the tight end. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd and goal for the offense. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. The pocket breaking down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Throwing the football here on 3rd down and short. How about the defense? They were not fooled at all before the quarterback had it.
You're going to fake it. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. Pass on the field goal try. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. It's just not take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. Down late to keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Wants another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw already.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the defense joins the party with a score. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Breaking free at the 35. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
First down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the double.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Field goal try, no good. That's just a minor blip. What's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And it's a kneel down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.